nectar so sweet, but it makes no difference cause the nacho.
Good evening, fight fans. This is Chris Guzman with your weekly Thursday night injection of boxing talk, updates, and all-out arguments. This is your Bolo Punch Boxing Hour, brought to you by George Rogie Insurance. It is Thursday night, March the 26th, 2009. We are live from Leg Up Production Studios in Hobart, Indiana, about half an hour outside of downtown Chicago. Emil Soda Popinski Kekabine right here on my right. Mo, what is going on with you?
Not much. I'm pretty excited. We're going to be going to fights tomorrow. If you logged on a little bit early, you got to see a little ad for it. We'll be playing that all night.
Yep.
Covering at the UIC Pavilion, a new venue that we're going to be going to. We haven't ever covered fights there before.
Nope.
It's interesting to see how the setup's going to be, and I'm kind of interested to see what the Olympic Commission has to say when they finally get here this weekend to Chicago to see if we're going to be watching some Olympic fights here.
Very possibly they will be driving around town assessing big sporting events, much like what 8 Count's going to be putting on. They'll probably be driving by on
If they
night.
can get there tomorrow. They're snowed in Denver right now, so it's odd that it's 65 degrees here today and they're snowed in Denver. But
it was so nice today.
yes, it was.
Oh, awesome. Nestor Garza Romero on my left. Nestor, what's going on in your world, man?
Nothing really. I had a real nice day today. Well, actually no, because we finished cleaning up the yard off all the leaves. But
Okay, so you start out by lying to our entire audience.
yeah,
Awesome.
You're
three.
fired.
Go on.
But yeah, I'm sitting here with friends having beers. It's real nice. I enjoyed myself. Making fun of Timmy.
Yeah, that's easy to do. Timmy, the producer, Patterson, over at the controls. Timmy, what's going on with you, and how can our listeners get in touch tonight?
Well, you can get in touch with us on the hotline 219-743-9743. Yahoo Instant Messenger is up and running. Keyword Bolo Punch Boxing Hour. Best way to reach us in the chat room via Ustream.tv. And I'm doing pretty good, Chris. I enjoy myself every day now because I get to spend all 8 hours with Emil Soda Popinski Kekabine, and let me tell you, it is a treat.
I break it down for you, buddy. I tell you how it is.
That's got to be the most pleasant thing in the world.
It is fabulous, let me tell you. And then he gets to come over every Thursday evening. And
I don't even look forward to Thursdays.
no.
What Tim loves is I gained some weight since I hurt my shoulder, so I'm taking
No, you did
I'm
not.
taking hydroxycut again to cut weight. So I'm all hyper at work, and he's like, if you ran your legs as much as you run your mouth during the day.
I told him that today. I said, dude, you're done with the hydroxy cuts. He's like, come on, man. I said, dude, if you run your legs as much as you do your mouth, you'd be a skinny son of a bitch.
So before the hydroxy cut in the morning, he's like, "Oh, what's going on, man?" And he
I
pops
get
the
that.
pills, and he's
I
like,
think those pills are taken on the way to work.
"On the way to work."
Yes, they are.
Good idea. Good idea. So you can have a little fender bender, have some road rage. Rip the hood off someone's car by hand.
Well, there's certain ways you got to take them. You got to give yourself a half hour for them to kick in, and then you got to eat. So
It's
you
like swimming.
Well, it's appetite suppression, so you don't eat as much. When you actually do eat, it fills you up a little better, and then it helps you burn the fat as well. But I don't know, it works all right for me. I took them before and lost weight. I'm taking them again, and it's
Helps you.
already working.
But you're just sitting in a warehouse.
It still works.
It works even though you're not doing it.
Yes.
It makes them extra pleasant too, doesn't it, Tim?
He runs his mouth a lot. He gets a lot of exercise with it.
Oh, so he'll definitely lose weight around.
Yeah.
My
He
face
lost
is-
60
my
pounds.
face
You
is
could really
thinning
see it
out.
in his face.
Tonight we've got a special guest, Miguel Macho Hernandez, who's going to be the main event tomorrow night against Luciano Perez at the UIC Pavilion in Chicago, which Emil and I will be sitting ringside for. I'll be doing the write-up, and Emil, of course, will be back doing some photos. Hasn't taken photos in a good while.
Yeah, I had my shoulder. I couldn't lift the camera up, so basically you and Tim have been taking the photos for the website instead
Don't
of me.
listen to him. Don't listen. Don't listen to him.
But yeah, it's gonna be exciting to start doing that again, taking photos and getting those posted as well on LayUpPhotos.com.
It's always good when a dog can go out and run again.
Yeah.
Nope, he's ready. I have got 1,000 things we need to talk about tonight, but first and foremost, let's go ahead. Don King is officially protesting Amir Khan against Marco Antonio Barrera. He claims that Amir Khan won a tainted decision, not a decision, the decision to stop the fight. Meaning, I mean, not like the judges had anything to do with it, but he thinks the referee, stopped it
Prematurely.
stopped it without cause.
Really?
He's not saying that the referee shouldn't have stopped it. He's saying that it shouldn't have been ruled as a win for Amir Khan. He's saying
You know what? They
he's
gave
saying it should
Barrera.
have been.
They gave Barrera a clear chance to stop that fight, and before the 4 rounds were up, they asked him.
I know.
A minute and a half before the 4th round was over, they came to him and said, "Do you want to stop? You're not probably going to be able to go on much longer." You know, so he could have said.
So we went on past that deadline, and they gave him the chance that they wouldn't give too many fighters. The man's a legend.
Yeah.
So they wanted to help out his record and at least present his options to him. If you go past they didn't say if you go past the 4th, we're gonna have to go to the scorecards.
But a
in which
guy
case
that's been
you lose.
fighting
Well,
that
he,
long.
he should know that. I mean, he would. I'm sure he knew that.
He knows.
Once they go past the 4th round, they're going to go to scorecards. I'm bleeding like a stuck pig. Obviously, they're going to cut me off here
They
soon.
stick pigs in the face.
Not only that, it was also bleeding directly into his eye, so he was
Yeah.
having trouble
Oh.
seeing.
There were obviously reasons for them to have stopped that fight. I get that, but what pardon me, I got my Suleiman story a little bit later. But what Don King is complaining about is he says that the fight should have been ruled a no contest, and maybe he's right, but you can't call it a no contest in the 6th round.
Yeah, well, yeah, 5th
The
round.
rules
5th
are the
round.
rules.
Whenever it's not the 4th.
No.
The second it's no longer the 4th, you do not get the no contest option anymore.
Yeah, that doesn't. I think that what do you call it? Omar Shika has a little bit more to complain about actually than what Barrera had in his fight,
Although Marshika got stopped.
and it was a little bit of a premature stoppage in that one. But we'll talk about that story in a little bit. It just doesn't seem like. I mean, he doesn't have much water to stand on,
Excuse me?
much ground to stand on.
What?
Jesus.
We're going to take a break. We're going to take a break, and we're going to ponder
Walking up
what
on-
all of that was.
Yeah.
Let's take our first break. We'll be right back with our next story. Talking about Jesus taking up a pro boxing career. This is Bolo Punch Boxing Hour for Thursday, March the 26th. Coming right back at you after this.